Gotta take them to the junk first. This is where it totally exposes the weaknesses, right here. When you aren't doing it right in this type of snow and terrain, you get punished, just like that. Slow, in control, let the sled do the work, baby. And we got some stuff to critique, that's my favorite. So now we can fix them so we can be ready to go. See, so right here, Kyle is using his rudder foot, but he's not walking the sled. It's a pace where he's letting the sled do the work, okay? Keeping that sled on edge, shoulders, head, square to the hill. Having that sled underneath him right there, especially right at the end, so we're able to still park nose low. You guys are bringing tears to my eyes right now of joy. We're getting better.
Can you hang? That was the motto when Burandt started this company, and we still love that idea, but instead of throwing you to the wolves, we'll take you to school and redefine what it means to ride in the backcountry.
All about practicing until it's perfect.
In episode 6, we're dropping the fancy stuff, so sit back, grab your notes, and see what the BBA boys have to offer.
We call this the game changer, right? This opens up so much more terrain where you can roll over that edge, you can peek down into that draw or that drainage and see what's down there. And sometimes it opens up a whole new world of riding, and sometimes you're like, oh no, I gotta turn and get out of here because it's a steep creek or a cliff, one of those. It's kind of a save your butt sort of thing. So this is a super crucial move when riding in the mountains.
Very nice.
Those eyes up. Gotta get those eyes up. So, eyes are everything. Eyes are everything. When you're staring right in front of your bumper, the only thing that you're reacting to is exactly what is in front of you instead of anticipating what's ahead of you. So, when you look down, when you drive in trenches, when you drive into the trench, you will fail. You have to drive through the trenches, keeping that sled on edge more than you think.
Andrea. Yeah. In this drill, what is your job? My job is to wave my arms around and just flail kind of like an idiot. I yell some too.
Why? Why?
And so their eyes are down and they can't see where their snowmobile's going. So I'm trying to break them of that and wave my arms like this so that they get their eyes up and look at me where they should be and not down at their bumpers.
Look how your foot is parallel with the running board. Remember, we want to have our foot at that angle, that 45, to get our shoulders. Nope, other foot. There you go. Yep. So and look how forward you are. Okay. When we're forward. So again, this hill isn't that steep, but it's kind of chewed up, old tracks. I do this on purpose because this will show us when we're not doing it exactly right. So again, moving back unweights the front end, making the front end lighter. Now it will want to wash out, but we can control that with the counter steer, okay? So get that weight a little farther back so it allows the sled to be unweighted in the front, because remember, when we're all the way forward, we're putting pressure towards the front of the sled and it wants to fall down, okay? So guys, the drill is gonna be super simple here. We're probably not going to park all on top of each other like this, although it would provide some entertainment for our viewers. What I want to get us to is the point where we can go across, up, over, okay? That transition from going across to up and over is 100% mandatory that we keep our eyes up to enable our body to transfer over, right? We got to get to the other side of the sled quickly and get it on edge. I'm going to demonstrate right here, okay?
We were getting on edge, but we were using way too much energy. People weren't using their counter steer like they should, okay? So to be efficient, be able to ride all day, we need to use that counter steer to get up on edge. Without that counter steer, we're muscling in it and we're wasting way too much energy. So don't forget the counter steer.
Front end control is everything, guys.
Yeah,
you have to have front end control. So you got in the back and the sled wanted to keep going up. We're gonna eventually run out of up, you're gonna lose edge, you're gonna roll down into our friends.
Yeah.
So when we make the turn, we counter steer and roll that shoulder and we stop with that, picture getting that panel into the snow.
Okay.
Paneling out, okay? Because right here, the only way we're gonna be able to get down is to be on edge. We can't go 2 skis or we're going down.
Straight down.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're getting there. Slower, more in control, keeping those eyes up. Practicing on the weak side. Go. Using that throttle to get out, but back in control with that finger on the brake.
Yeah. Woo! Like a rocket. Oh, let's. Okay, I'm game. Nothing like a little mountain ox. Woo! Thirst after some tough work.
My name's Andrew Maddox, and I trust mountain dogs. A guy with a beard like this wouldn't drink anything else, would he?
Will only makes things better. So that's a goal over these next 3 days, is to make you guys make less mistakes, let the sled do more of the work, and become more proficient at that. But with that being said, we get a lot of guys who mentally come in thinking they're prepared, and then very quickly they lose some of that mental fortitude by because it's harder.
There we go.
Oh man.
Talk to me, Saxy.
Nothing to say, I'm so tired.
Dude, your face says it all. Look like a freaking Viking.
He almost made it to 1 o'clock. Nice.
Yeah, and we started at 12:30.
Fire here, the boys. This is Burandt. He thought it was an A team, but he was kind of turned into the Pee Wee Gremlins team.
No way, dude. We're in Narville, bud.
You're such a good rocket filler. Thank you.
You bet.
Finger on the brake, eyes down. You're getting tired. It goes right 30. Boom!
Angle into your foot.
Mission accomplished. All right, guys, we're gonna go do it again. We're gonna go down, turn around, and we're gonna come back, okay? Great. Go show me what you can do. And we were all upside down, washing out, flipping over, all of that stuff, right? So that's what day 1 was about. We did a little bit more on day 2. Man, it just all came full circle today. And again, that's why day 3 is my favorite, because yeah, at the end of the day, we're tired, right? Eyes kind of drew, I rode tired today at the end. I made a couple mistakes too, that I ended up getting stuck on. So, but it's minimizing mistakes. That's what takes an average rider to a good rider. Minimizing the mistakes. And so, you know, it was so funny that, remember the very first hill we turned left on, and all 7, every single client got stuck on it, right? And we were stuck straight up and down. I'm like, we got some work to do, right? And very, very few stuck straight up and downs day 2 and day 3. We were always at an angle or something, right? So just continually improving on our mistakes. We're going to make mistakes, but fix them and be better from it. So you guys are the definition of what I hope every group leaves here with. New perspective, new skill set, right? Because we get a lot of guys who are actually like the best rider in their group. And the problem with that is they ride to the ability of the group that they ride with. And so, you know, they pat themselves at the end of the day because they didn't get stuck, and, you know, they did a left-hand side hill all the way around to get back to the truck because they didn't feel comfortable on the right. That's one thing everybody did really well with. I could tell the right was a weak link a little bit first day, so we went right a lot because the terrain doesn't care if you can only side hill on the left. We've got to be comfortable with the left and the right. And so I thought we did because I mean, I think most of you guys didn't even think about left or right? But that is a very big weakness for 80% of the snowmobilers out here. They only go to their strong side. That's how they get back to the truck.
One big left hit, side hill, back to the truck. What I mean is, when you go home, it's easy to go back to the way you rode. You get comfortable in your terrain, you get comfortable with where you ride, all that stuff, and you can go back to the way you are. However, I want you guys to move forward. That's what's so awesome about this sport and this industry is there's no ceiling. There's no, I'm the best. Like, that's what drives me and why I love this sport so much is because I can still get better. I got stuck today. There was still lines that I couldn't make today that I hope to make in the future. Whether it's a different snowmobile, whether I'm better as a rider, read terrain different, whatever, right? That's what should be exciting for you guys is like, you're gonna go home and look at terrain completely different now, I promise you that. And what I want you to do, I want you to, when you're looking at a line, like I was on that GoPro, right? You're looking at a line, I want you to say, what line would Chris make me tick? I want to give you guys a big round of applause because you guys did, help me out here. Thank you, Ross. You guys, remember what I said, you will get out of this what you put into it, and everybody worked their butts off.
You guys to understand and know, it doesn't take a lot of things, it just takes the right things. Ow!
I have to back up, my fire's too damn hot. Sorry.
I'm trying to get real here and you're cracking me in the head with branches.